Hi, I'm Natasha from Honestly Healthy, and one of the biggest things I get asked all the time is what do I keep in my fridge? Now it's so important for me because a healthy fridge is a healthy body, and I'm going to show you how to stay healthy. The first thing is having healthy drinks in your fridge. Now a lot of people will come home from work and they'll go and grab a glass of wine because it just tastes better than water. Now if you have some healthy alternatives in your fridge, then you're less likely to go for the booze. So one of my lovely things I always do is have a glass bottle of water and infuse different herbs in it. Today I've got rosemary in here, but you can put ginger, lemon, all sorts of different things. So it's a really nice taste, and the longer you leave it in there, the more flavoursome it becomes. I've also got some green juices here. I go to a place called Planet Organic in London, and they do cold pressed juices, but now there's so many different places that you can get them from. And I've got things in here like white almond butter, I've got some cashew butter here, I've got some tahini, which is fantastic for making salad dressings as well and putting into hummus. To keep away the winter colds, one of my most favourite things is olive leaf extract by Comvita. This is their winter wellness formula, and I have this, one shot of it literally on this every single day, and it keeps the colds at bay. However, if someone in the family does get ill, Manuka honey is fantastic. It's really good and it's really nice and a good cup of tea. So up here I've got my fermented foods. I've got my brown rice miso and my sweet white miso. I put this in vegetables, I make salad dressings out of it, so it's an amazing way to transform a very, very simple dish. And then obviously I have got a very big sweet tooth, so I always need my chocolate fix, and I take raw chocolate. There are companies sort of like Pana Chocolate that are amazing, and the On Bar, and they do a cocoa milk one, which is dairy-free and raw as well, and it's unbelievable. And then I have some yogurt. This one I've made myself. This is coconut fermented yogurt, but if you don't want to make your own, there are some other fantastic coconut yogurts on the market that you can grab. In the other sections of my fridge, we've got this huge fridge. So I've got things like carrots, butternut squash, beetroot, celeriac, and they're fantastic for just chucking on a Friday night. The number one thing I always say is get prepared for the week ahead. Now, chuck a load of vegetables in the oven, roast them up, and just leave them in Tupperware in your fridge. And then each day you can sort of make a different salad. So then I've got things like, I've got fruit in here. I've got some grapefruit, which are really alkaline. I've got pomegranate, which just transforms any salad that you make. And then one of the things that I have all the time, which I tell all my clients in my cooking schools to get, is these pre-cooked grains and pulses. And the great thing about them is literally you just rip them open and chuck them in with whatever you're making, and it's very, very quick and simple dinners. So then I have things like hummus. When I get home from work, I'm exhausted, I just need a snack. And then I've got all my healthy alternatives. So I've got dairy-free butter here. Also, I've got some coconut oil that if you make toast in the morning, I think the best thing is melted coconut oil on the top instead of butter, which I think is absolutely delicious. You can see I'm slightly obsessed with coconut products. I've got some fresh coconut here from a company called Cocoa Face, which are delicious. I've got some raw coconut water here. The reason it's pink is because it's untreated, and it's so it's got a lesser shelf life, but it's much, much better for you. So chilies, garlic and ginger here really help to transform a dish. If you're cooking with fish and meat as part of your 30%, then chop them up, marinate it overnight so that when you get home the next day, you can just put it into the oven and it will taste amazing. I've got some fruit in here. I've got some bananas, a mango and some apple, which is great grated into porridge in the morning. So then I've got my green leafy veg. So I've got some amazing rainbow chard here. I've got some kale, and I've got more red kale. I'm slightly obsessed with kale. Sticking it in your smoothie in the morning. So the most important thing is to have a healthy fridge. Have all your ingredients and everything in there ready to go so that it's literally at your fingertips. There is then absolutely no excuse to fall off the healthy wagon. So I hope you found that video really, really helpful and interesting. If you want to see more, subscribe, And we've got many, many more exciting and interesting videos for you to see and so much inspiration. Come to the website, honestlyhealthyfood.com.